Hey y'all, this is going to be a reading for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising. It is timeless, which means whenever you come across it is when you are meant to see it. Ooh, card flew off the top. It is also general, which means it is not going to resonate for every Taurus out there, so just take what fits for you. Leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios, and I don't sugarcoat anything. So if it doesn't resonate with you, because we are not all on the same timeline, either check your other placements, your sun, your moon, and your rising, or check a later reading. Your messages could be there. If you are a cross-watcher and you are interested in a Taurus, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles, take it how it resonates. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. You'll find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. I don't really post a lot on my Facebook page, but it is like a very easy way to get a hold of me. Send me a message and I will set you up with a personal reading. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. I apologize for being gone for like a week. I had to get my son back to college. Had a lot of stuff I had to take care of, and then we had housing inspections. So I had to scrub down my whole house, and it just had a lot going on. Wrapping up this term for school. I only got 2 weeks left, and then I'll start my September term. With 2 whole new classes, and these ones, they just keep getting tougher and tougher, but I'm still pulling a 4.0, so I'm not going to complain. So, doing my best. Halfway through. Anyway, the song I had coming through for you was not really anything to do with love. Okay, I got Sabotaged by the Beastie Boys. Most essentially the line that says, so while you sit back and wonder why I got a fucking thorn in my side, oh my god, it's a mirage. I'll tell you all, it's sabotage. What I'm feeling here is somebody purposely causing strife in your connection. Somebody purposely, you ever have somebody like purposely pick a fight just so that they could go and do what they wanted? So like you wouldn't talk to them, so they'll go and do what they wanted. Narcissistic trick. It really is. That's it, like someone purposely sabotaging the connection between you and them. Or this could be self-sabotage. But I feel like this is you, somebody else is causing problems, and it's like, then they can't figure out, they're trying to trigger you and can't figure out why you're triggered. Like, well, why are you so upset? What do you mean, why am I upset? You're purposely picking a fight to, that was very much the feeling I was getting, was somebody purposely trying to cause issues in the connection. So take that how it resonates for you. Like I said, you're not all on the same timeline. So if it's not your story, check your other placements or a later reading. Okay. I'm going to pull you 2 Animal Oracle Spirit cards. We have Koi Fish Spirit, there is always enough. And we have Wasp Spirit, sometimes life stings. Yeah. This could have to do with money of some kind. If somebody purposely, if you're in a connection and somebody purposely, like, if you share finances and somebody purposely spent money that they shouldn't have, so that, you couldn't do what you wanted, that just popped into my head. But, with the sometimes life stings, it's that energy of, yeah, sometimes bad things are going to happen. Sometimes you're going to fight. Sometimes you're going to, but when it's coming out with this Koi Fish Spirit, there's always enough. I'm feeling very much like it's not going to ruin things. It's just going to throw a monkey wrench in things. There's always enough love between the two of you that you'll get over it. You'll get past it. You'll figure it out. But I feel like somebody did something out of spite, on purpose. And it hurts, but this could also be saying that if you're worried about if there's some kind of codependency, like possibly financial codependency, you'll be fine. There's going to be enough to be able to do what it is you have to do. But let's get into, by the way, stick around to the end. I will go through all 12 zodiac signs and see, get hidden messages from each of all 12 signs. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Let's get recent past energy here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Recent past energy. Thank you. 9 of Coins. Self-sustaining, independent, don't need someone, but you're with somebody not because you need them, because you want them. 8 of Cups. Ooh. I feel like, ooh, jeez. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And the Fool. Interesting. So, I feel like here in the recent past, you walked away from somebody to take a new chance in another direction with this Fool card. You took a chance on walking away from somebody because you realized that you were okay without them. Okay? That the Queen of Cups is highly intuitive, highly, they're the empath, the healer. They want some emotional reciprocation. They want somebody that is emotionally mature, emotionally healthy. They want somebody who matches them on that level. And I feel like somebody wasn't. Somebody could be playing games. And I feel like you walked away from, like you did all you could, and then you had to walk away from somebody to take a chance in another direction because now maybe it was them that sabotaged things. What's going on in the current energy here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Ten of Wands. Burden, okay? Lot weighing you down. You may have walked away from somebody because you thought you'd be fine without them, and you're realizing maybe possibly that it's a lot harder than you thought it was going to be, which is why there's always enough here. It may weigh on you very heavily, but I mean, there's always enough. That doesn't mean you have, overabundance. It just means you have enough to get by. But as somebody who has always just had enough to get by my entire life, I can understand it still leads to a lot of stress, because there are times that you may worry that, okay, how am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to do this for my kids? How am I going to, that stress is always there, because I feel like you are very independent. You are self-sustaining. You don't need somebody in your life. You would like to have somebody in your life to share life with, but if somebody is not reciprocating your energy, you're not going to it. But being on your own and doing it all on your own, I know this more than most people, it can be it can weigh you down. I mean, look, he's carrying all that weight on his back. So what is this Ten of Wands about here? What's this Ten of Wands about here in the current energy? Because I feel like you're feeling stressed. You feel like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Two of Swords. Okay. Unable to make a decision about something. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Two of Cups. Okay, so what's stressing you out is you don't know. You don't know if somebody... I feel like there's somebody in your energy right now that you're not sure if they're just there for the fun of it, you know, the physical attraction, physical aspect of it, or if they want something real. That's what's stressing you out right now. Like, are you going to be here for real, or are we just playing? Like, you're in this energy of, I don't know. I don't know. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. It's stressing me out. I mean, are we building something, or are we just, you know, having something casual, having something fun? It's wearing on you. It really is. So what is the challenge here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Moon card, Pisces energy. I feel like somebody's playing pretend. Might be you. Somebody's wearing a false mask here. Somebody's pretending to be something they're not, pretending to... I just heard put on a happy face. You might be pretending to be happy even though this situation is stressing you out. I say that because you have a dog here and a wolf, okay? It's like you're a dog in wolf's clothing too, not a sheep in wolf's clothing, or a wolf in sheep's clothing, but you're a dog pretending to be a wolf, you know, pretending to be something you're not. Now, the moon card, that's my illusion card, illusion, delusion, confusion, you know, where the sun illuminates everything. The moon leaves so much to the unknown that it's confusing. And I feel like you're very much in this. It's weighing you down. The stress of it all, not knowing what something was. And you're just kind of putting on a happy face and trying to pretend like, oh, I'm cool with it. We're just going with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. But at the same time, I feel like you're stressed as fuck that you don't know. You don't know what to do. Because I feel like you don't want something that's just going to be casual. But I feel like the more you entertain this, the more feelings you're having, and the more you know it's going to hurt if it is just nothing but something casual. That's what's stressing you out. So what is this moon card about here in the challenges? What is this moon card about here in the challenges? There's that 10 of Wands again. Stressing you out. High Priestess. Four of Cups. Yeah, because you don't... I feel like you've been played before. Okay? You've had people just not stick around. We're only there for the casual thing. You don't want that, you know, the Four of Cups, but you're afraid that you might be afraid of sabotaging this connection if whatever this is really, oh man, whatever this stress is, it might be building up to the point that because you feel like, no, we're just having fun, but I have genuine feelings. I would like this to go further. Does anybody understand what I'm trying to say with all of that? I mean, does that make sense? Like, you don't want something that's just casual, and you're not trusting your gut feelings. You're putting on a happy face and pretending to be okay with the way things are, and you're going with it, but at the same time you're carrying all of this weight on you because you don't know if it's just going to be another fling or if you're just a fling. So, okay. Let's get a potential outcome. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. Nothing is set in stone. So what is the potential outcome here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? 6 of Coins. Okay. Now, it's funny that I got this 6 of Coins. 6 of Coins is all about reciprocity, but in this case it's definitely a lack of reciprocity. Okay, where he is holding the actual scales with the coins on it, if it would focus, like get a good view of it. I guess it is kind of shaded out there. Okay, but what he's giving here is the Libra symbol, the illusion of balance. Okay. What's a 6 of Coins about here? What's a 6 of Coins about here? Hierophant. That's your energy, Taurus energy. Star card, Aquarius energy. And the Chariot card, Cancer energy. 3 major arcana on that 6 of Coins. Okay. I feel like, okay, because if you notice in this star card, okay, she has lassoed the star. The star is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, what it is you actually want. Okay. Now, she has lassoed this, but if you can see, the line is not tight, which means she's not making it happen, but she's not giving up hope on it at the same time. Okay. Now, the Hierophant card is all about having faith. It can be about a higher level. Like, you're still given to something, but I feel like you're not going to give to it fully as much as you are now. Because giving to it fully like you are now is what is wearing you down, is what is stressing you out. Pretending to be happy and put on a happy face and go, oh, this is fine, it's fine, just being, just, see, I'm demisexual. I don't believe in intimacy without feelings. So, and I understand how the world works, which is why I've been single for so long. But I feel like you're like just kind of going with it, just you're not putting as much effort into it anymore. You're not giving up hope that it could, but I feel like that it could like turn into, you still have faith, you still have hope, but you're raising your vibration. And what is that doing? Is you're raising your vibration, so this person isn't, and is kind of, how do I put this? Fading away would be a good way. And once they have faded away, you're ready, because you want to move forward with or without somebody. You're strong in your faith. You don't want somebody that's just going to use you. You don't want somebody, but at the same time, you're trying not to let go completely. And I feel like here in the near future, you're probably not either. But eventually, you're going to move forward with or without this person. So let's get some advice from Spirit here for Taurus. Thank you. 6 of Swords. Spirit says, move along. It's time to move on. What's the 6 of Swords about? The Moon card. Yes, I know you have a lot of emotions for this person. I mean, like she's drowning in this lake. Water's all about it. I know you have a lot of emotions for this person, but 3 of Cups. I feel like this person has somebody else. The reason, oh, wow, okay. See, I didn't find a glimpse of that anywhere in here. The reason this person is keeping you confused, thank you, Spirit, for sending me that message. The reason this person is keeping you confused and keeping you just holding on and just giving you enough to keep you still attached, but you're not giving as much anymore. Give me one more on this Six of Swords and this Moon and Three of Cups. The reason this person, yeah, World card. Time to close out this chapter. The reason this person is keeping you stuck and confused is I feel like there is a third party here. Spirit is like, it's time to move on from this, because I feel like this could be this same person here in the past. And it's like something about you know that this person is not for you. You know they're not for you, but you're still holding on. And it's funny, and I've heard so many people make this statement that toxic sex is the best sex ever. Well, yeah, it's the only time you're getting any kind of genuine affection or feelings from a person, attention from a person, from the person that you desire. So of course it's going to be good. Anyway, let's go through all 12 zodiac signs and see what the hidden messages are from each one. Let me give each of these decks a couple shuffles and a cut. All right. Taurus, if you are dealing with an Aries, the intensity of our connection frightens me. I hide behind material things. Okay, so the Aries is scared of this, but I feel like they're very much in their ego and care about how they look. Okay, if you are dealing with another Taurus, I'm not ready to reach out to you. I want to be more than friends. The Taurus, wants something more than what you already have, but they're not ready yet. Okay, if you are dealing with a Gemini, I'm still learning how to love myself. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, the Gemini might have left because they needed to work on themselves. If you are dealing with a Cancer, I'm not ready to step out of my comfort zone. I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay, so the Cancer knows they hurt you, okay, because they're not ready. They're very non-committal, okay? If you are dealing with a Leo, I can't stop thinking about you. You speak to me through music. Okay, you are front and center in the Leo's mind. Everything is reminding them of you. If you are dealing with a Virgo, I've been lying to myself for so long. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Who did I say this was? Virgo? Yeah. Okay, so the Virgo knows that they're in the wrong, but they made it out that it was your fault. Okay. If you are dealing with a Libra, I regret how I've handled the situation. I wish I could share my good news for you. So you might be on the outs with the Libra. They know they screwed up, but they wish that you were still in their life because, good things are happening for them and they want to share it with you. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, I need more time to reflect on myself. I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay, the Scorpio is very much in this energy of they're just not ready yet. Okay, they're still working on themselves and didn't want to lead you on. Okay, if you are dealing with a Sagittarius, you have the most beautiful and purest heart. My life is not as together as it seems. So the Sagittarius thinks a lot of you. Okay, they hold you in high regard. They know that you are genuinely a good person, and they feel like, I'm getting this feeling of they feel like they're not good enough for you, that they're faking who they are. Okay, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, you're the best. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I know that I crossed the line with you. Okay, so the Capricorn knows what they lost. They know they screwed up. They could have sabotaged this connection. They could have screwed things up with you, and now they're realizing, yeah, but Taurus was the best thing that ever happened to me. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, you're so beautiful to me. I am not available. Okay. Can we send mixed signals like, oh, I think you're hot, but I'm the Aquarius. I'm feeling third party. The Aquarius already has something. They find you very attractive, but at the same time, they're already with somebody, so they're a little conflicted on that one. If you're dealing with a Pisces, I'm running because I don't want to hurt you even more. I replay our conversations over and over. Okay, so the Pisces is running because they're being haunted by something they said or did to screw things up, to sabotage the connection with you. So take that how it resonates for you. If it does, do me a big favor. Click on that like button. If you want to see more content by me, by all means, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.